soul to the devil at the crossroads. And Robert Johnson is one guy that that's most easily or most strongly associated with that, because he's somebody that folks might have heard about because they re-released all his recordings in the early 1990s. But the story of him selling his soul to the devil at the crossroads, a lot of people think was a self-defense mechanism, because he traveled around by himself and from town to town, and places where he didn't really know anybody, or if he knew anybody, and that's one way to make sure people stay off your back. You say, hey, I sold my soul to the devil, so I got somebody who's got my back.
Something to hold over everybody.
Exactly. This guy named Petey Wheatstraw, who went by was called the Devil's Son-in-Law. And he was older than Robert Johnson. But one of the things that's common about, like I said, in folk tales from all over the world, special things happen at crossroads. I like to look at my favorite way to look at it is it's an opportunity to make decisions. It's an opportunity where you can go forward, you can turn around and go back the way you came, you can go right or you can go left, but it's an opportunity for something to happen. And then another thing about Robert Johnson and other blues guys and the Crossroads with their guitar playing was a lot of these guys used open tunings, and that's what I just did. I switched from open D to open G. And in guitar playing, you have to hold down at least 2 or 3 strings, 3 notes to make a chord. But if you have open tuning, it makes a chord just by playing it just like that. So you use a lot of open strings, and that's one of the ways that I use my slide, so that I can just keep the bass going with my thumb. I make my guitar. Her name's Louise. Make Louise sing a little bit. Shortnin bread. If you get the time to sit in front of a computer and Google the history of the song, it's an amazing history. They went from had time in minstrel shows, so a lot of the first published lyrics were not lyrics that I or anybody else should ever repeat, because that was one of the conditions of some of the minstrel shows. But it's a folk tune that a lot of people have sung all throughout history. It's a song that I like I said, knew by growing up. So if you know it, you can sing along. But I'm gonna do the first verse. Here we go. Put on the skillet, put on the lid. Mom's gonna make some shortnin bread. That ain't all that she's gonna do. She's gonna boil some coffee too. Mom's little baby loves shortnin, shortnin. Mom's little baby loves shortnin bread. Mom's little baby loves shortnin, shortnin. Mom's little baby loves shortnin bread. Well, I stole the skillet, and I stole the lead. I stole the gal cooking shortnin bread. That ain't all that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna steal that coffee too. 'Cause Mama's little baby loves shortnin, shortnin. Mama's little baby loves shortnin bread. Mama's little baby loves shortnin. that's the same thing as Five Little Monkeys. Okay, is it? Let's see if we can work it. That's another song that I sang growing up. I had an older brother. He and I used to jump on our bed whenever we could, and whenever we could sneak in my mom's room, we'd jump on the bed and turn the ceiling fan on to make things even more interesting. But here we go. That's right. I'll throw socks up there. It's a good time. Five little monkeys jumping in that bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Four little monkeys jumping in that bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Three little monkeys jumping in that bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Two little monkeys jumping in that bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. One little monkey jumping in that bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, feed that monkey some shortening bread. That's right. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. You guys ever hear that song before? You ever hear that shortening bread? You want to give it a try with me if you like? That'd be great. And I'm going to install my handy dandy kazoo. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. This is a song that I use for a bunch of different things when I work in schools. One of the things that we do a sing-along